Welcome to the podcast that brings you raw and original takes on a wide range of sports and entertainment. It's your boy, Henny Dre.
It's John.
And this is the Pham Perspective. We ain't got all the facts.
Nope.
But we all going to keep it 100. All the opinions that we talk about, whatever.
1,000.
It's been a couple weeks, man. Last week we skipped it. We did the vlog. Go check out the vlog.
Check it out.
You know what I'm saying? But today we got a Pham spotlight. You know what I'm saying? We got a special guest in the building. We're going to talk a little different today. We're still going to talk about our sports. You know how we do, but it's a different one. We're going to talk about some real estate. That was unintentional, but it made sense.
It worked, though. It worked. That's a fact. It worked.
Well, we got, to my right, man, we got Courtney, the Realtor.
Courtney, the Realtor, 585, yep.
Tell them a little bit about yourself.
I'm the Realtor here in Rochester, New York. I've been doing it for a couple of years, and if you're looking to buy or sell or move to Rochester, give me a call.
You know what I'm saying? Real estate is big time nowadays.
Big time.
But I had some good questions in mind today because it's becoming a trend. You know what I'm saying? You can't look nowhere without somebody talking about real estate. And
right. It's smack you in the face everywhere.
It's one of those things, like even in music right now, how it could be like oversaturated. It's like sometimes I get a lot of people in here that do interviews, and especially like younger people. And I especially want them to like learn some stuff today. Yeah. Because the first thing they say when you ask them, what would you be doing besides this? Oh, I think I'll be doing like real estate or something. And it's like, how you gonna get there though? Like, what you going like? So, first of all, how long you been in real estate? How did you get into real estate?
So COVID put me into real estate. Honestly, I was a pre-K teacher for a little while, but then they laid me off, and I needed to create some kind of income. I thought it was easier than what it is. And it's not, but that's a couple of years ago I practiced online because COVID shut everything down. So I obtained my license, and I've been kind of going ever since.
Did that make the decision easier for you to jump into it? Being that everything was online?
No, it made it harder.
Right. Oh, yeah?
I'd rather go in person because in person I think the class is only a month.
Okay.
But online you have the leisure of doing it when you want to, and I took that leisure.
Okay.
you know, so yeah.
That's cool. Did you like work at a place first before you? Because you got your own, like you're your own real estate person?
No, I'm working on obtaining my brokerage license.
Okay.
In 2023, but right now I'm working under Howard Hanna.
Okay.
Can you explain to people what a broker's license is?
So that's where you can pretty much collect 100% of your profits.
Oh, yeah.
So with Howard Hanna,
that's what everybody should do. Yeah, I like that deal.
They have a in order to be a realtor, you have to be licensed, but you also have to be working under a brokerage. 9 times out of 10, that brokerage is going to take a percentage of your pay, your commission split, and depending on who it is, it can be anywhere from 30 to 50% of it.
Right.
So, me obtaining my license, I'm going to collect all 100. So, Howard Hanna is doing his thing for me right now, I guess. Yeah.
Yeah, because Howard Hanna was Nathaniel, right?
Yes, and then they bought him out.
Yeah.
Howard Hanna bought out Nathaniel because they didn't want the competition.
Hey, that's how it be, right? You take out the competition, you just buy them out, right? Yeah. Eliminate the competition for sure.
That be the goal sometimes. Sometimes you build something to sell it.
Right.
Yeah, true.
Start something else. Like Dame Dash said, when you're done with a goal, you need a new goal. Like a house.
With a house to sell it.
You know what I'm saying?
Contact me to be a realtor.
What's that process like? Like somebody getting a house built from ground up?
I mean, you got a lot.
You still got to deal with like person like you?
Yeah. I mean, you can always go through the back end. You can always just sell everything yourself, and not deal with realtors. Or you can deal with a realtor, and you got to know, from the ground up, you got to know contractors and kind of know your way around everything.
Do they come like a handbook when you get your license? Like, here, you go mad people you could call.
No. You gotta use your sphere of influence. And for somebody who kind of grew up in a hood, honestly, I didn't have a sphere of influence. Everybody who grew up in a hood is trying to get it out the mud, pretty much. So if you're up there and you know people, good job. If you don't, you got to get it from the ground up.
Right. So what made you like keep on like doing the real estate? Because like you said, you started it during COVID, and obviously nobody was buying during COVID or selling during COVID. So how was that? Like,
it's like boot camp.
Right, that's what I'm saying. Right.
Well, one thing that people don't tell you is that you got to tie your money into it. So you got a fee to pay, 2 fees to pay.
Okay.
July and September, and that's gonna run you maybe like $1,200. So I'm putting my money into it. I'm not gonna stop.
Take money to make money.
Exactly.
Right, that's a fact.
Exactly. So I haven't given up just yet. And they say once you get past your 2-year mark, you're good. So we'll see how it goes.
Word. You at your 2-year mark, you said, right? You said you've been doing
this is my second year working around. So I'm counting 3 years because I practiced for a year and a half ish. And then I've been in the field for a full year and I'm working on my second year.
How's your experience been in the field?
It's a lot. It's hard. It's competitive, I should say. It's not hard.
Definitely. I bet it's competitive.
Yeah.
Right,
it's not
right.
hard. It's very competitive, especially in this market. The side that you want to be on is with sellers.
Right.
No, I think that's
right.
Yeah.
Right now it's just insane. Like I know the commission is just crazy right now too, because if houses are selling, 20, 30,000, that's on the low end, higher than what they was worth.
They coming down a little bit though, now, right? They're coming down.
No.
No.
Not really, nah.
No.
Oh my God.
Nah. Cause I like to glance. I'm one of them people that I see a house, I'm like, damn, how much is this house right here? And I'll look it up and I'll be like, this shit ain't worth it, but okay, now I know how much that's worth. You know what I'm saying? At this moment.
You gotta mess with the right realtor, because some realtors are in it just to sell, to get that commission check. And then some are into it that's not worth it. You're not gonna see any profit off it until, I don't know, 15 years.
Right.
You know what I mean?
That's what I'm saying right now. Yeah, it ain't worth it buying nothing right now.
Well, since we're talking about the money, I did have a question. This is one of the questions I wanted for the youth. Like people coming up probably like the age of 18 maybe. Even though I know like some white people, like my big boss, he had a house since like 14. Like his.
Jeez.
Yeah, he like 60, 70 something now.
Hey, man, but
he on a lot of real estate now.
Wow.
That's the goal though. You want to leave your kids and be, you know what I mean?
You do. That's another reason why I joined it, generational wealth.
So my question is for a kid that, you talk to him, you ask, what's your plan B or whatever, or quick to say real estate. Give them an idea of what they really need to start getting into that field. Like, and
Sphere
I mean
of
like
influence.
I mean like a base like number where make sure you at least got this and make sure you at least got this and make sure you at least know this type
Like money wise, you saying?
Or money wise at first. Like
Money.
they gotta get the money first.
Depending on when you join, you're gonna need at least 13. At least 1,300.
Okay, 1,300.
Cover your fees.
That's lower than I thought it was gonna be.
It
honest.
is.
Yeah.
But when that time comes and they say, oh, it's $650 right now, and then a couple months later, like it's $525 right now. You know what I mean? You wanna have your money for your fees, and you wanna have some people that that's gonna buy or sell that are at least interested investors. Because if you don't have anybody that it's hard. It's hard, especially in 2020, 2021, 2022. The market is crazy right now.
Right. Now, how do you like? That's what I want to know. Like, far as how you like get your leads, basically.
If you're fortunate enough, so you can either be an independent contractor like I am, or you can be on a team.
Right.
If you're on a team, you're giving up half of your profits.
Right. You give them up more
Off
percentage.
rip.
Yeah, off the rip.
Right.
They're gonna funnel you leads possibly.
Right.
But it's not guaranteed. They're still going to expect for you to bring in your own people, make your own money, have your own transactions. But if you're lucky, you'll join a team that has enough work to where they can pass it on to somebody.
Right.
If not, you got to market. Market is your next big thing. Marketing.
Right. And that's a lot of people, like when they go to sell their house, they will call a big law firm, right? Big, and be like, I want to sell my house. And then how does that work? Do they trickle down to who they want to give it to, or?
As of right now, with the people that I'm with, I'm on call. So certain days out of the week, depending on the office that you're out of, they have a X amount of people. They'll funnel their leads. Whoever picks up that phone first and hits that first key, that's your call.
Okay, gotcha.
It's like it's everything's a competition.
To hustle like the stock market, like Wolf of Wall Street.
Exactly.
Hey man,
That's that move right there. I like that move.
it's like that and like selling cars. Like you gotta,
Yeah, exactly.
you gotta look like, oh, you selling your house? Or you want to sell your house or whatever?
Are there different kinds of real estate though?
As far as what do you mean by that?
Like I know like, is it all bunched into one? I know some people like do like maybe like residential. Some people do commercial.
Different. Commercial takes a lot more time because it's a commercial property, and everybody wants to start a business every day. You know what I mean?
I think they do. They just don't know how.
They just don't have that money, or they don't know how to.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. So residential, as of right now, is a little bit easier because everybody needs a place to live.
Yeah, everybody.
Not
gone
everybody needs a
anyway.
place to work at. You know what I mean? So commercial is a lot harder, but it makes more money.
Yeah, I
Okay,
think
so commercial give you more. So it pays you more. If you
Yeah,
like
it's
find
a-
somebody
it's a
commercial
building.
spot.
If it's a commercial spot, you know, it's a storefront. You can have a thing to where it's like, oh, you know, I can sell you this property, and then on the back end, you can pay me off of the sales that you make, as well. It's a lot that ties into it, but there's different kinds of real estate, definitely.
or how you like say you doing like an NFL stadium or something like that's commercial.
Yes.
Big commercial. Big
Anything
commercial.
that's gonna make you money that you're gonna be working out of is gonna be considered to be commercial.
Okay.
People make money out their crib. I don't think it's legal though.
Right.
Exactly.
That's a fact. That's a fact.
Exactly. That's still technically residential. So, yeah.
Nah, I just brought it up because you know Dallas was. How do you like value stuff like when the house? How do that number come? Because they just value Dallas like $7 billion or something like.
So-
What? Like the whole state of Dallas?
No, the Dallas
Nah,
football
it's-
team, the Cowboys.
Nah, that'd be a lot. Just be through your neighborhood, man. What's your neighborhood worth,
Yeah,
basically?
exactly. Yep.
That's what it be.
Yep.
But how they get that number then?
They,
It's- whoever is in
so they go assess it.
yeah, they
for real.
assess the value of the neighborhood.
Word.
So
Who the house is sold around it,
yep.
like basically how you if it's hood and your house ain't gonna sell for a lot.
Yeah, you're looking at maybe like 30,000 in a hood for an assessed value of each property potentially.
You know why else I ask? Because I work in construction. I'm around like I work for a development company, so it's like we do a lot of custom work and stuff. But
What company is that?
Dutton Properties.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Shout out to the boss. You know what I'm saying? That's how we got the studio. You know, he let me build it in here.
Yeah.
Thank you.
But I worked on a house before. It was out in Brighton. The house probably the same exact size as my house and around the court. But it's probably like
Assessing neighborhood.
900,000 more in Brighton.
All the neighborhood. It's the neighborhood.
900,000.
It's $1 million house.
Wow, really?
Yeah, it's a ranch. It's a one floor.
But just because it's $1 million house doesn't mean that that's what the assessed value is.
Well, I don't know. That's what
It's
when we
probably
was
like
building
7. Yeah.
it. Yeah,
Nah, it's
when we
close
was-
though. I mean,
man.
nah, it's close. Like I said, it's all on the value. Like I said, it's all
Smallest
on the
house in the block too.
Yeah,
Wow,
nah.
really?
Yeah.
Jeez.
Like I said, man, it's all on
It's
the.
by that
Wow.
the East Ave Wegmans. So yeah, you know how it is
gotcha.
over there.
Nah, it be listen. That neighborhood is crazy because you, like you said, you can have this, and then it could be $1 million house literally next door,
Right.
and then a house next door to that is 500. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
But it's all
right.
on the
I mean, it depends on the features.
right. That's what I mean. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But
Have you made sales?
working on it.
Working, then we shout your shit out right quick.
Working on
Yo,
it.
man, you better buy a house.
Oh, is this recording right now?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't even know that.
That's what we was talking. We've been
We
recording
been recording, nigga.
like
That
10
camera,
minutes,
that
10,
camera.
15 minutes. Nah, 20
Yeah,
minutes.
so if you
This
look
is
me
your
up-
close up right here. This your
You and you. If you look me up on Facebook, Instagram, Your Realtor Courtney 585. I'm the neighborhood realtor. I'm here to help everybody, especially people of African descent. You know, I get a lot of stuff to where people don't know how to start, like at the base. How do I start? How do I obtain real estate? So I'm always here to consult. I'm always here to answer questions. You know.
What's your advice to somebody looking to get into it?
Looking to get into real estate?
Yeah, I mean, like not technically like in your like.
Talking about real estate in general, like buying real estate and
Buying
stuff like
real
that.
estate,
Yeah.
research your market, research what you wanna buy, like the area, And a lot of realtors aren't, I'm not going to speak for all realtors, but a lot of realtors don't like to deal with people until they get their pre-approval.
Right.
That's how I know you're serious.
Right.
When you got that loan, that proof of funds,
Yeah.
then we can really talk. But definitely research your market first. Know what the economy is like, where you're trying to buy at, for sure.
Right. And know what you can afford. I would say that's the key.
Exactly.
I see a lot of people like just in general, like when I was looking for a house or whatever before I bought my house, and I look at certain houses, you know, I might have put a bid, might not, you know what I mean? But I knew that house was selling for this much.
Right.
I knew it sold.
Right.
And then now I look and I'm like, damn, they abandoned the house. Like the house is foreclosed or whatever. I'm like, damn, they must have couldn't afford that or, you know, whatever. But
make sure you got a good realtor, a knowledgeable realtor that's going to give you those CMAs. That's going to give you those. CMA is a comparable market analysis that's showing you what you know, what your strip or where you're trying to buy at is what their houses are selling for. Make sure you got one that's knowledgeable.
Now, that's what I'm saying, right? Now, as far as you, like, if somebody was to come to you and say, this is my budget, this is the type of house I'm looking for, like, how often do you check in with them as far as looking, like, trying to help them out as far as wise?
So the way that I have it is where, you know, I give me your email address, give me your phone number, your name or whatever, and I'm going to put you on a search. That's going to give you all the newest listings.
Okay.
Once you see something that you like, because you can tell me as many details as you like, and I'll pull something here and there, but you might like something that's out of the ordinary that I wouldn't pick.
Right.
So you show me what you like, and I'm going to give you that access to see it. But it's going to start with me just pretty much setting you up on a search. I mean, I can't, like I said, I can't speak for every realtor. Some realtors do go and actually search, depending on how specific you are.
Right.
Now, if you're like, I want a 3-bedroom, 2-bathroom, and around the corner, I'll send you a lot of them. But how many are you going to actually look at?
Right.
You know, if I'm flooding your phone with it, you're going to be like,
Right. That's why I was asking on that process, like, just how often, like, you personally, like, send somebody something. You know what I mean? Because
not often. Honestly, if I'm going to be honest, not often. But I will have you on a search that'll give you exactly what you need. And what you
mean by, like, search? Like a link to show you, like...
So you give me it's going to have 3 bedrooms. Say you're looking for a 3-bedroom, 2-bathroom with a garage and a rondocoit. I'm going to search you. I'm going to set you up on that. You're going to be able to see all of it. Everything that hits the market. You're
Sound like my neighborhood. My whole
it.
neighborhood, I think, is that.
You're going to be able to see it. And whatever you like, you can pick it out. But unless it's like a commercial property or something, I don't really send. Because some people get overwhelmed with it. It's too much. You know, I'm free during the day, all the day. I'll send you 13 houses in one day. You're going to be like, ugh.
Now you do open houses and all that too?
Open houses and all that.
What's a lit open house? How do you grab the buyer's attention? Like, what's your coming into
Live. I'm going on Facebook Live. I'm touring the house. I'm marketing the house before the open house starts. The best open house that I had was actually my first open house. And it was for a foreclosed property out in I forget the name of it, but it's maybe like an hour and a half away from here. Weedsport, New York, by Del Lago Casino.
Well, I heard weed.
You said Del Lago. That's all I know.
I thought you said the dispensary or something.
You know, but that was my the best open house I had. I probably had maybe like 40 people frequent this open house, or well, not frequent, but come through this open house. Well, it depends on who you know. Honestly,
you ever seen what's that movie called? It's not Along Came Polly. It's not that one. It's Slap at the Bass.
Don't know what that is.
Well, he was like a real estate or something, and some dude went to the open house and he was just eating all the food and he was like asking him like, what you think? And he was like, I'm just here for the food. I ain't really looking at the house.
Wow.
And all that.
That's possible too. That's possible.
But it was like jumping and they had the music playing and all that.
Yeah. So actually since COVID, people don't really do like the maybe like baking cookies so the house can smell like cookies or anything.
See, that's
like that.
what I'm talking
You know
about. See, the psychological
At
warfare.
this point, we don't do that anymore. Everything's COVID. Nobody wants to touch anything and share anything. So you're either interested in buying at this point, you're gonna come see it, or you're not. You know.
You ever seen like you know how like Amazon sometimes they got the product where you can view it in the room.
Keep going.
You know what I'm saying? They don't. Do they have like some of that? Like or have you ever dove into like maybe doing like a virtual tour of the house type something?
Well, it depends on the buyer. It depends on your situation. I've done virtual tours for my clients that couldn't come see it, but. You know, I've never done like
that'd
as
be
far
fire.
as
Like if
virtual.
I'm saying like it'd be fire like in the future or something. Like somebody you just project from your phone and like the whole wall is new. This the new house. Do you want to move in there? Like
that's nice. Unfortunately, I haven't had the opportunity to do that.
Yeah, but like you said, a lot of them they give you the, you know what I mean? They give you enough pictures and Courtney.
Yeah, we back. We back.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
No, but like you said, a lot of the pages when you go look at houses, they give you a nice 360 pictures. Like
360
you see a lot of it, you know what I mean? But it's still, just like she said, it's still better in person for anything. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like you want to see the house, like you see the cracks and the crannies. But the picture will show you beautiful. You know what I'm saying? When you go in there, like, then this room's smaller than what I thought it was, or this is that. So
That's true. Looks maybe deceiving.
So what's your overall goal for your career in real estate?
I mean, ultimately, I just want to create generational wealth.
For you or everybody? You said that generally.
I mean, obviously, for my people, for my generation to come, if I ever have kids, you know what I mean? But I also want to educate Black people, too. I'm not counting out anybody. I want to educate anybody who doesn't know, because America, you can buy it. America's for sale.
Yo, like a year and a half ago, what's the name? You know her too, Ariana.
Yeah.
She was doing stuff in the park we went to and all that stuff, and they had people trying to teach financial.
Yeah,
You know,
she was coming to
wisdom
the French Quarter too.
Or
Doing her thing on open mic. Yeah.
hell yeah.
Yeah.
That's my dog.
You guys are
She
still
do
in
my hair.
contact? Did she really?
She do my hair.
Last time I checked, she was in Virginia. Is she back in Rochester?
Oh yeah, we work all the time.
What?
Oh yeah, she.
What's good, Ariana?
I related to mess right after this. She cool. She that's my dog right there.
Yeah.
But overall, go back to my bad.
That's all right.
that's good. That's what we do.
That's all right.
So you said the generational wealth and all that. Teach everybody.
Oh, I want to teach. I want to teach people, because what I was saying, America's for sale. You know, everybody deserves their piece of the pie. You know, and whoever doesn't know where to start, you start with me, and then I'll tell you where to go from there. Honestly, you know.
Right. And nothing wrong with being the teacher, because it makes full circle. You're teaching the kids.
Exactly.
You're teaching, what I mean, people how to.
So a lot of people that say that, in high school, their teachers never taught them about finances and credit and stuff like that, and obtaining real estate and stuff like that. And now,
Why didn't you teach them?
I think, I think a lot of that. I think most, like 90%. It just go over your head when you in school. You just you gonna do what you gonna do, and then you get out of here. You know what I'm saying? What time is it? Okay, it's 2:15.
Right,
It's time to get up out of here. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You don't start worrying about that stuff till it's time to buy, basically.
True.
And I want to go back to that because we know each other. We know each other from way back.
When I had a red and black,
it made me feel old every time I say it, but it's
with
like
the hat to match.
It made me feel old when I say it, but it's like 15, 16 years type shit. Same thing with Ari. That's how we all know each other.
Good,
but.
Ari.
So since then, you know what I'm saying? Since basically middle school, the start of middle school, did you always kind of see yourself in the real estate?
No.
Where did you see yourself then?
Initially,
where did everything
myself,
start? I talked about our classes enough. Like, you see, we was all gifted. You know what I'm saying?
That's a fact.
What was that? The MAP program?
The MAP Major Achievement.
Where did I see myself? I don't know. Ultimately, I wanted to be a pharmacist. Mm-hmm. But then I saw that shit takes like 6 to 8 years, and I was like, I don't really like school as it is. And then I gave into something easier, which was teaching preschool.
But you don't like school.
That's how it go, right? You don't like school.
I don't like school, but I love kids.
What you hate.
You know? And then, honestly, who knows? Honestly, where I would have been if COVID never happened. I probably still would have been teaching preschool. Well, I would have been. Every year, my birthday comes, I try to elevate and do better than what I was the year before.
Right.
But I'm glad that COVID happened. Not to, I'm sorry for everybody's losses.
Yeah,
you know what
definitely.
I mean? Not like that, but it has helped me to advance and, go to a higher level.
I could see that. I think that happened with a lot of people because COVID hit right when people was trying to hit their stride. That 2020 vision, you know what I'm saying? That was trending so much. Everybody was, and then COVID hit and it made everybody focus even more.
Yep.
Right.
I agree.
Because we started around that time with this podcast. We was in my mama's basement.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And then it was like, okay, now we really in the basement. We started doing Zoom interviews. We started it just had to adapt. And
how's your Pham podcast been going?
You know, right now, man, it's been going all right. You see, we in the studio now from the mama basement.
Right, mama basement.
It look. Besides, the cooler tripod. You know what I'm saying? Everything else it look official, right?
Get it out the mud, man.
That's a fact.
I had a few people call it. They feel like they was on the Breakfast Club in here, and it made me proud. It made me proud.
Nice.
That's a fact.
Yeah. What time does your show broadcast every day?
It's not every day, but
every week.
It come out.
When does it come out? What time? What time should I go ahead and check it out?
It's on YouTube, so it's always there.
Gotcha.
But when I drop it, I try to drop it either in the morning or around like 5, 6 o'clock.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah, that's what's up.
That's why we shoot and edit. You know what I'm saying? Make sure it look good.
Dre do the shooting. George do the editing and stuff. So you take your time on your craft.
Put on some lip gloss real quick.
Take your time on the editing. You know what I'm saying? But just like you said, like the real estate, same thing for us. You have the ups and downs or whatever, but
of course.
Hey, end game is what we think about. You know what I'm saying?
As you should.
Keep on going and striving and getting stuff better, bigger and better and better and better.
I ain't got it, so
it's all good.
You went? Did you go to college after high school? Did you try it
briefly. Did I graduate from college? No.
Yeah, me neither.
But I went.
That's most people.
I went one semester
to try it out.
That's most people. I hated school too, but I was like, I'm trying to go for marketing or whatever, like just making some shit up to go.
I think some people just make that decision that I'm gonna learn what I think I need to learn instead of what y'all feel like I need to learn.
Exactly.
And some people feel like what they teaches me is what I need to know, so they stay in it. Like it's always a yin and a yang with everything. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Yeah. That's a fact. Yeah.
Now I went to MCC for maybe like a year and a half. Maybe like a year. I ain't gonna play myself. But then I was like, things that I had going on in my personal life. My time was more valuable in other things, to be honest with you, and I just.
No, that's how it goes.
Do I wish I would have completed it? Of course, I would love to have a bachelor's and be able to flaunt it. You know what I mean? But I didn't.
For what?
Exactly.
You gonna always get that one person in the back. Oh, that's why you still paying that motherfucker.
Right.
That's a fact.
Exactly.
You can't make nobody happy.
Nobody.
Yeah, no, I agree.
That's a fact.
Except for yourself, man. I've been learning that lately. I've been hearing mad quotes and stuff like it's been hitting hard, and just theories about life and the universe, man. Just been hitting hard. Like, you know what? I think I figured some shit out.
Yeah, you got to. Every day is something different. You know what I mean? You get hit with a different quote. Different meaning, you know what I mean? You might hear the same quote when somebody say it differently, and it's gonna hit you differently like, too. Wow. You know what I'm saying? Like for sure.
I agree.
Like I said, Steve Harvey hit me with a quote every morning.
Ooh, what was the best one you heard thus far?
This far, that's a hard one, cause it's a lot, but it just basically just like what Dre was alluding to. Like you got to be your best self, and like you can't let nothing stop you from what you want to do, and there's always gonna be bumps in the road, and nobody's basically perfect. Like
Yeah.
Well, with me too, it's like different language. Like some people point out that different languages, different way you use your language can be super. Like I seen something earlier today, and it was like somebody shared a quote, and it was like something we chase. We always got to chase the bag, and we gotta do something for our kids and something. I was like, nah. from some shit I heard, you can't say chase the bag because chasing mean in pursuit of. I mean, never get it. You gotta get the bag. You gotta have your kids. Like,
exactly.
You gotta love your. You gotta do everything. Like, ain't no trying no more. Like, it's no more trying. You just gotta go do it.
Is that
like,
a Cuban link around your neck?
Yeah, it's supposed to be.
Yeah.
off subject, but
Sorry, guys. But
hey, listen,
you know, when I see the bling, I'm like,
hey,
whoa.
man.
It sounds like that. I gotta get it touched up.
Hey, that's how the show is. You see, we go off topic a lot. We're like, what? Oh, what we was talking about? Okay,
My bad.
yeah.
You good? You good?
Trust me, that's what we do all the time.
Let me ask you how you felt about something there. Since we're gonna change the subject.
There you go.
No, not you. I'm telling you.
Oh, me?
Yeah. How you felt when your boy left and went, let's ride?
Transitioning, bum bum bum. Need some tissue?
You heard a lot of quotes from him, huh?
I'm
need
phone
some
in your
tissue?
mic. Yes, please.
Tissue.
You know what I'm gonna say is Russ has his good days and he has his bad days as well. So Russell Wilson, if you ever see this interview, you know what I'm saying, you're a great guy. You know, you did what you could for the team. But there's always gonna be better. I'm never gonna stop loving the Seattle Seahawks just because one person left the show. One monkey don't stop the show. Geno Smith, you got butterfingers, bro.
He know about Geno Smith too.
Right.
He know about Geno Smith.
That's a fact.
Geno got them butterfingers on deck.
Oh, you got what you call over there too, right?
Ooh.
What's the
Drew Lock.
Drew Lock over there?
Drew Lock.
They said Geno winning though.
Geno winning.
Yeah, we'll see.
So what that say about Drew Lock? I don't know.
How you feel about Jimmy Garoppolo? Well, her face is straight to change.
Who?
You don't like Jimmy from San Francisco 49ers?
No. Who is that? I'm sorry.
Quarterback for San Francisco 49ers.
That's who we got now?
No.
I'm sitting here like I thought we had Broncos quarterback.
Yeah,
like,
Drew Lock. That was Drew Lock that I traded for.
Yeah, Drew Lock, he was singing that Kanye.
Mm-hmm.
All right,
I put on that Jeezy.
Yeah, what I am excited for is to see that first game. I'm going to be in person seeing that September 9th or September 13th, something like that.
Or in Seattle?
Yeah. I'm going to fly there.
Okay.
Nice.
That's what I'm talking about.
I have to.
And shout out to Cousin Tone. He out there too, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Yeah. Cousin just moved out there, you know what I'm saying? Well,
I mean, tell him to go see the football game.
he a 49ers fan though.
Yeah.
49ers is good. They got my boy Richard Sherman, if I'm not mistaken.
Okay.
Ooh.
Well, he retired.
Loyalty.
He retired.
He
now.
retired this year?
Yeah, he retired.
Dang.
He was with Tampa. He was with Tampa Bay over there. He tried to win last year.
Wait. Richard wasn't with 49ers?
Not last year, though.
What was it, 2 years ago?
Yeah.
I'm a little outdated, guys. Sorry.
It's all good.
I watch football as much as I
It's all
can.
good. It's all
Selling
good.
houses.
Say again?
She's selling houses. She trying to get in on the deal with Floyd Mayweather, trying to build the stadium in Las Vegas.
Right. Hey, you got your real estate. Got your real estate agent right here. Floyd, holla at him.
I watch football when I can, you know, but my team for about 10 years has definitely been Seattle.
Listen, that's about the time frame right there.
Yeah.
How you feel about I about to say Richard Sherman,
love
DK Metcalf.
Talking about money.
Talk about
DK,
money.
74 mil. That's
He
a
need
good
a new house,
contract. It's a good deal, but I need him to perform. Okay, I don't care what your diet is. I don't care if you
He kind of got Butterfingers too.
I don't care if you eat Skittles.
Or
You're not
Butterfingers.
Marshawn Lynch. I love him though. DK can do his thing whenever he's doing his thing, but I haven't seen the same since he been drafted. That first year,
They
that
think
first
it's a
season.
little fall off.
Yeah, honestly, a little bit. Unless people have realized his technique and they put 2-3 guys on him.
That too.
Well, because they said
They
that
never
coming
saw
in.
him.
Not,
Right,
they said that coming in, and he's a straight line, and then he kind of proved it a little different. But now he ever since he hawked old boy from 80 yards away,
right.
You know, he confident in his speed. You know what I'm saying? So
He's fast. He's tall. He's
definitely-
fast. He's strong.
I need his metabolism. That's what I need.
That's a fact.
Yo,
That's
what?
a fact.
You know, he said he eat like 1 meal a day
Exactly. That can't be real though.
and like 4 bags of candy.
Exactly. What does that do for him? It's not doing anything on the field as of right now. I'm just trying to see what he does on the field because, like I said, when we first got him, he was shucking and jiving. He was doing his thing. He was on fire.
It's gonna be tough with a quarterback that's not proven.
Right.
Russell Wilson gave him the ball.
Right. That's a fact. But like you said, it's a good deal overall. They had to pay him.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Russ gone.
Sierra gonna come at your ass.
Russ gone.
Sierra? I love you, girl.
Like I said, Russ gone, and you know what I mean. They had to pay him. He was the only superstar over there. You know what I'm saying? So
Who?
DK.
He only superstar now.
He's the biggest superstar. Let's say that. 'Cause you might feel.
Okay.
You might feel there's a couple other stars over there.
I know my boy Carson retired. From
He retired. Yeah.
Gosh, our team.
Yeah, I got Lockett. Lockett he's been a solid receiver, but
yeah,
he been loyal.
Yeah,
the defense is like nobody's over there no more.
Jamal Adams, as I don't know what he plays, free safety or.
I think Jamal Adams right now. He's come from a Jets fan though, but
yeah.
But his name is bigger than the player now.
Yeah.
You should know, like I say.
He had some good sacks last year though.
Yeah, no, he's a good tackler. Like he's a good.
Yeah.
But
you don't want to hear no sacks from your safety though.
Yeah, I know.
Saying, right?
That's what I'm like. Is he a safety? That's what I'm like. That's what I'm saying.
Right?
You know,
and tackles. That means they're going down 10, 15 yards.
Work to do.
You know what I'm saying? For sure.
What about the Raiders though?
You like the Raiders?
I know somebody. Nah, never. But I know somebody that really likes the Raiders, and from what I hear, their team is really good. Devontae Adams. Who is this guy?
He's solid. He's from Green Bay.
Who is this guy? New coach.
From Green Bay. Josh McDaniels.
The description on
she coming at it. She said coach and wide receiver.
We got somebody talking about somebody having Michelin tires. You know, did you hear about the last coach that said that about his team players?
Oh,
from the Raiders.
You talking about John Gruden? Yeah, that wild shit. Yeah, he was on some wild shit.
He's wild.
I mean, you should have seen it when he first came in. He traded their best player.
That's just power. Yeah, he was the power struggle. That's what happened. He thought he had too much power.
That's my backup team.
The Raiders?
Mm-hmm. Raiders.
I mean,
the Raiders.
Why that's your backup team?
Because my man like the Raiders, so why not?
Right.
You know. All right.
Default.
Right.
Exactly.
Default.
That's the only reason.
Default. I feel you.
They got a former MVP candidate. I don't know how.
The Raiders.
He got a really good wide receiver.
No, the Raiders are up there. Yeah, the Raiders are definitely up there.
Yeah.
As far as team wise, like
you know what's on their side?
What?
They got a brand new stadium.
Is that really on their side?
Yes, because the NFL is gonna be like, hey, y'all better do something now because we're gonna put all this camera time on y'all stadium.
Well, like I said, the Raiders,
the Rams.
But the Raiders been but the Raiders, far as like franchises, they're one of the top franchises. Like the Raiders, Raiders. Like
the Browns too. They don't say much.
Browns back in the day was alright.
Nobody said much.
The dog pound, you know what I'm saying? Like there's certain teams on the NFL that like even Buffalo, in back then days was nice. Like
Buffalo paid a pretty penny for their team though.
Yeah.
Yeah, over the course of some years.
Well, they had to. They didn't make the playoff in it was 18, 19 years. So now they making a little run.
I'll never forget the game to where they thought they won, but they didn't. Sorry to all my Buffalo. Well, the last one to where I think they almost made it into the playoffs.
Oh,
it was 13, 12 seconds left.
Oh yeah, they didn't get the ball.
KC,
Got him.
Yeah. That was a game though. That's probably like game of the last 10 years.
Yeah, that was a good
entertaining to watch.
Yeah, definitely.
For sure.
Definitely gonna be exciting. Like I say, your Seahawks. What you expect from your Seahawks though?
I expect a Super Bowl ring.
Damn.
What?
Oh. What? Huh? What you said? I'm sorry, what you said?
Hey, but like you said,
you're laughing?
I asked what you expect.
You got as much chance as the Commanders.
Like you said, you asked what you expect.
I'm expecting for Pete Carroll to go. I wish he picked up Colin Kaepernick and took that risk on him. Nobody wants to pick up Colin. Why not?
A couple years ago, maybe.
Why not?
It's been a minute.
I think the league just passed.
It's been a minute. It's been a minute.
Exactly.
I think the league just passed. They should have picked him up a couple years ago. Absolutely.
Well, but why not this year?
What I'm saying it's been a minute is, I mean, like, reportedly he had some workouts and they ain't look very good.
Yeah. No bueno.
Yeah, Geno Smith would have dusted.
It's about 6 years off, so
sort of thing. Yeah.
Geno Smith, and I love my Seahawks, but Geno
would have dusted
Smith?
his as far as workouts. Yeah, they say his workouts was terrible.
When the last time you played sports? Like organized sports.
What do you consider to be a sport?
You ever played sport?
I played softball.
Okay.
7th grade.
All right.
Basketball.
So you tried it?
Yeah, no, I made the team. I was on a team. I played second.
She said 7th grade.
I played second base for softball, but other than that,
That's all right.
No, I was gonna say,
Thanks.
I was gonna say you play a sport
at the same time. We probably haven't played organized sports in that a long time too. So.
yeah. Like
Well, I'm
how
saying
long?
you take a year off of sports or something.
Mine's
Yeah.
at least
You
10.
gonna forget that motherfucker.
I got you.
Mine's at least
I got
10.
you.
If you talking about, I play kickball, recreation.
I get that's organized.
It's pretty organized.
Yeah.
The kickball is a big thing, and
Should I give you the blow like you gave me?
you could. Like I said, mine's softball too. I softball
Yeah.
about 10 years. Since we,
Yeah.
that's crazy that we always talk about we should get the team
Mm-hmm.
back together. Shit, it's going like 10 years.
I'm
It's
sorry, but
not
what are you
more.
expecting from the Jets this year?
Jets, 6-7 wins.
He be honest.
I'll be realistic.
6-7 wins. I'm probably for my team. If you're talking about wins, I'm hitting for 8 or 9.
You know what I'm saying?
Is that above average?
Hey,
Yeah, Washington going for 11.
there you go. See,
Washington,
you
that's
hit
not
high.
impossible. That's not impossible for Washington.
We great, bro. We got some.
Because they weren't too
great
bad last year.
players.
Washington's all right. Like I said,
Yeah.
Washington, that division
We got
go
pieces.
up and down.
We got
Yeah.
pieces, but now
They
we got that
pieces.
quarterback, and it's like he hit or miss.
Who's your QB?
Carson Wentz,
Where he come from?
Philly, and the Colts. Remember when Philly went to the Super Bowl?
Okay.
He was their quarterback until like
Got hurt.
the last week of the season, and then he got hurt, and then they went to the Super
What
Bowl.
kind of injury?
He tore something up. Yeah.
Yeah.
He's a good quarterback. Like I said, my team is young. Got some exciting pieces. So if we succeed, the 7 wins, then I
You'd
still
be
feel
content.
confident about it too, though.
Really?
Like, yeah. Because like I said, we were trending in the right direction. 2nd year coach. You know what I mean? 4th year GM. So we're getting there.
Got you. I got you.
Y'all gotta make a name for yourself though, cause that division is popping. It's lawsuits and shit everywhere, championships, everything. And then what you mean? And then y'all just boring over there. Like, oh no, y'all do got the
Exactly.
Yeah, okay,
Exactly.
Zach Wilson.
Exactly. You got the preseason MVP. You know what I'm saying? Come on, man.
That y'all got one incident,
Exactly.
but it do make up for a lot. It do make
Listen,
up for a lot.
I'd rather take that than my owner getting suspended and not showing up to the games and paying millions of dollars.
And losing draft picks,
Losing draft picks.
Damn.
And still didn't get what you was tampering for. Ain't like he didn't get Tom Brady, he didn't get Sean Payton.
Yikes.
Nothing. Miami
Wow.
getting that shit show.
Right.
What y'all think about KC this year and the Bucks?
Yo, shout out to Angel. You know what I'm
Crazy
saying? 'Cause we
A
already
for
know he
KC.
talking about KC right now. Like,
KC
he
again.
heard that. He
KC.
heard
Right.
somebody talking about
Right.
KC.
Exactly. That's him. That's a fact. That's a whole fact. KC, that division is the hardest division.
Ooh, I know.
You got KC, you got
No.
Russell Wilson, the Denver Broncos,
Let's ride.
wearing his own jersey. You know what I'm
Small boo.
Yo, you think that was a corny move? You knew he was that corny?
Who? Russell?
Yeah.
Nah. Well, you know.
saying? Nah, keep it
Well, you know,
100. Keep it
that's what I'm
1,000.
You know, you can see it in him, but I mean, I'm a little saddened. I'm a little saddened
Of
that you
course,
did that
of
to
course.
us.
But he got you a Super
But,
Bowl.
you know, life goes
Yeah,
on.
he did get y'all.
He
Two
put
Super
in what,
Bowl
like 10,
appearances.
10, 11 years?
Yeah, so that's what. Listen, I will
He
kill.
old as
I will
motherfucker.
kill for.
He did like 8 years in college and not.
Right. I would kill for,
He's
like you
still
said, 10
32.
years of one quarterback.
Right,
Like,
yeah.
Especially, you know what I'm saying?
Nah,
Any
Yeah.
team would.
It has to do with Pete Carroll too, because he's not
Nah,
letting
Pete Carroll
Russell put in
definitely-
any. He's not.
Pete
letting him
Carroll
put
definitely, it goes
anything.
1 and 2. You know what I'm saying? You definitely see what Pete Carroll got to offer without Russ now. So
Right, yeah.
Nothing. Sorry.
we'll see. He might
We'll
retire.
see.
He might retire. He's
Hopefully.
He old as motherfucker.
He's old as
Hopefully.
motherfucker. For real, but.
That's
He
part
real
of the
youthful
reason.
though. He real youthful.
Nah, he with the people. I like
You
him.
as old as you feel. You know what I'm saying?
That's what they say. That's what they say to the camera to go off on that icy hat on.
All right.
And stretching.
Bang
I stretch every time. Every time I drop somebody off, it's gotta stretch.
Oh my God! Right now, you talking about?
No, I'm talking about in general. No, hell yeah, right now. I drop somebody off, I gotta stretch. Niggas
Right.
getting
You be
old.
working out too, man.
Yeah, I be trying. I try. You got to, man. I got 3-year-old, man. I'm trying to stay
Oh,
stay with
man.
him.
How old are you, if you don't mind me asking?
About to be 40.
Really? Wow.
So my son will
We
be
about to
what?
be 30.
Right.
That's what I said. Time flies by. Y'all talking about, you know what I'm saying?
I just
7th grade
I
and
just hit
shit.
28. I just hit 28 a couple weeks ago.
Me too.
Yeah.
Man, y'all been out of school, what, 10 years, right? Like I said.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Time flies by, man.
It was my 10th year.
Time flies by.
Reunion joint.
That's why you can.
They don't never do nothing my years, though.
That's why you can still achieve what you want to achieve because you still got years to go.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I tell people that all the
sure.
time. Any goals that you trying to achieve, school, do this or that. Like, how many years you plan on working? I was just saying that out loud. I was just saying
I'm
in general. Like people, you know, it's usually 65. Right now, you can't retire
No.
like 67.
I don't want to retire. I want to
I'm
retire
just saying.
earlier.
I feel you though.
forever.
And most people want to retire earlier.
Yeah.
But what I'm just saying is people that be in their early 30s or 40s,
I want to work
you can
forever.
go to school and get your, finish that
Yes.
3 years. Cause what
I
you
see
got?
a lot of people doing
25
that.
years to work still. Like,
Yes.
so it's never too
Yes.
late for anything.
I want to work forever.
No.
Want to work forever?
Why?
Yeah, I want to be like 80 and they be like, yo, I'm going to give you 80 million for this movie. All right. I'm going to just sit here and tell everybody what to do.
Yeah, no, listen. I want to be active.
Yeah.
Like I want them people that I want to be active. The ones I don't be active, I think I think that happens in general. I think your body just melts. Your brain just melts and you're out of here. Mentally, you know what I'm saying? Because you're so used to doing something, and when you're not doing it, you know what I'm saying? You be like, what the fuck to do?
One of the things I've been learning, I've learned recently.
Active in some type of, even by then I'll be working for myself, obviously, but I still want to work. You know what I'm saying? I still want to be like, all right, I got this to do today.
Yeah.
One of
That's
them
all.
things. One of the things I've been tapping into recently and all that too is like the thought of like time being, like all time being at the same time. Mm-hmm. Like the universe is. I posted it on Facebook. The universe is what you create. It like whatever you focus on, the universe is gonna throw it at you because that's what it thinks you want. And that's how it works. So if you think negative,
Yep.
the universe is gonna try to scare you. It's gonna how negative you want to go.
Yeah.
And you start thinking the other way. You think you do everything like, and that's the same thing with language and all that. But all time, I'm gonna live forever type junk. Like you just gotta already think that way.
Have you guys seen Nope?
Nope.
That just led right in. That was easy. That was an easy dunk right there. Nope. How is it though? How is it?
It's a Jordan Peele movie. That's how it is.
Okay.
So it's kind
Seen
of
Get
weird.
Out. You've seen Us.
It's kind of weird, creepy.
Same basis. Yep. Suspense. Some good high points, but
A message.
message
Message.
always.
Message.
Always. Always a message.
I mess with
Message.
Jordan Peele. I mess with He the Future movies and all that.
I
And,
do understand.
What's the dude that made Creed and all that?
Michael B. Jordan.
No, the director.
Hey, Michael.
I don't know.
The director. He a new school dude too. So that, kind of bring it towards the end. What you think is the future of real estate?
It's everlasting. Everybody's always gonna need a place to live.
Mm-hmm.
It's never ending.
Do you think people gonna be buying pods and shit though? Like,
Hell yeah! If you can sell a pie, if that's what it comes to, like I said, whatever the case may be, whatever the living situation may be, if it's a pod, if it's a house, if it's a box, we gonna sell it.
it's like China. For real, China got apartments that
Trying to everything.
your joint is a bed. Like you got the TV right there, you got your joint right here, little fridge probably built in the wall. Like it's like they got hotel rooms like that and all that. Like
It's pop out everything. Right?
so,
Yeah,
this the future though.
yeah.
I read something the other day in Dubai. I don't know if you heard about it. In Dubai, they got allegedly they got $800 billion project in the works, where it's 2 skyscrapers, 500 meters up, and 150 kilometers long,
Oh my god,
right next to each other.
That sounds about right.
Like I think they called it some type of vertical city.
wow, really?
That joint
That's the
looks
type of
crazy.
deals I want to be in on.
That's a fact.
800
That's
billion.
what I'm trying to be on.
That's a billy.
That's what I'm trying to be.
billies.
That's where I'm trying to go.
That's some
Ultimately,
billies.
residential's nice, But if I could switch over to that commercial, to the apartment buildings and things of that nature,
that's why I work.
That's where the money's
build
at.
those. Yeah, I build those.
So I don't want to. Well, it could be as big as it want, but my first one I want like a 10, 12 unit joint.
Nice.
Apartment complex. That's what I want. And I ain't gonna say it ain't close, but it's close. It's close.
Contact me to be your realtor.
Yeah, it's close. You know what I'm saying? It just gotta have the down payment and credit is good already there.
And you gotta be ready to be 12 family dad.
Basically.
Right. Yeah. In a nutshell, pretty much.
Yeah.
That's what I be
Those are
like
your
trying to tell
properties.
people, like, yo, remember, if you do that,
That's the only thing.
I very do much encourage you, but
Get
when
a
you
property
do,
manager.
No, I was about to say, yeah. If I was to get that high, yeah, you
Get
gotta
a
have a
property
property
manager.
manager.
Yeah, you'd be
You
good.
got to. If you like I said, if you got 12 units, you got to.
definitely.
Yeah, of course.
You got to. Now, if you got, like I said, the starter 4, 3, 2, or whatever, then you can
Take
do it
care of
yourself. But, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I be learning a little bit here and there. When I get to hang with the boss, I ask my questions and shit. And I mean, I've been shit. This is something I didn't expect when I got the job as a construction worker. Like, I think I just like fell into place.
Yeah.
It's just being in them rooms with them people that you
nice.
talking about 12 units. Yeah, that's their little side hustle.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? They got a building with
Right.
30
Exactly.
units in it, 60 units.
Exactly.
That's a fact.
They charge 2 racks a month.
Yep.
That's a fact.
I was working with somebody briefly that was like, oh yeah, I bought one nightclub that was my club, and the Inn on Broadway, that's mine. I own that. You know what I'm saying? And I own that. A lot of more buildings on East Ave. I'm like, yeah, that's where I'm trying to be.
The conversation different.
It is.
I don't even know if I'm supposed to say this. I ain't gonna get no details, but it's like, but it's like, okay, we gotta get these people out of here. We just gonna try to buy the block.
Yes.
Yeah, that's what you mean.
Is that
Like,
gentrification?
And I think so. I think
Okay.
so.
It is that.
Okay.
Yeah,
I
it
think
is
so.
that.
The thing is, they don't see it like that. It's weird because I've had them
Because they're
conversations.
investors.
Yeah, they don't see themselves as like slumlords sometimes and stuff, and it's like,
Crazy.
You see green, man.
yeah.
It's
Yeah.
green. They don't give a fuck.
I agree.
Green, man.
It's more so, yeah, I got to replace, but it's like, yeah, but you ain't replace it like how you would replaced over there type thing. Like, they don't see it like that. But
That's what. Listen, man.
you kind of got to have that heart though,
Gotcha.
to an extent, to get that kind of bread.
Yeah.
Nah, yeah.
Yeah,
The
for
millionaires,
sure.
the billionaires, the
They got
trillionaires.
that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're ruthless.
That's something else I learned. That's something else I
You
learned.
got to.
It's a
Cutthroat.
type of
Got to.
narcissist. It's 2 types of narcissists. It's narcissists that live confident in every decision that they make, and then there's the narcissists that want everybody to think they did great in every decision that they make, and that
That's
they're
a fact.
I think they're called a vulnerable narcissist, where like, yeah, you do all right, but I could prick you with this little jab, and you gonna want to commit that word.
Yeah.
Can't say that on YouTube, but
Yeah.
tight jump, and
Oh,
then
you
you got
can't?
you don't want to say that on YouTube.
Like red rum?
Something like that, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Or spaz.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just heard that today. I just heard that today too. Like, yo, like they said,
Right.
you really gonna be talking with, you know what I mean,
That's
without talking, like
crazy.
Yeah.
with your eyes, like,
Yeah.
But the other one is being
Yeah.
confident into every decision. You don't care what anybody thinks about it. You thought it was the right decision.
right.
Yeah.
And that's how you go. And to be on that top, you kind of got to be like that.
You got to, man.
And you kind of got to have that attitude and everything to win. Like, I don't really care. I'm doing my job to, unless you're doing a shitty job. Like they say, if you don't know how to practice, you ain't practicing for nothing.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I agree.
Yeah, it's crazy though. But yeah, that's one. Like I said, that's one area that I be tapped in and know a lot. Just from, like I said, owning the home, and just I'm always just tapped in like on that. So yeah. I was about to say, do you
Wow.
how tapped in are you in with the NFL? Do you know like this is Deshaun Watson the case? Do you know that?
Kind of.
I just
Not
want
really.
a woman perspective. Check out fan perspective.
Deshaun Watson.
Yeah, I just want a woman's perspective.
Is that the guy who was beating his baby mom?
No.
No. Is that the one who did the hit and run when he was driving?
No.
No. Who's Deshaun Watson? I know who he is, but what did he do?
Happy endings.
Yeah. basically. In a
Oh,
nutshell.
that guy.
Yeah.
Oh, where people were like, oh, he was getting massages from me and blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
Me Too. You ever heard of the Me Too movement?
Yeah.
I think that, you know, an NFL player, you know what kind of money he got. You know what you coming over there for. And not as speaking from a woman's perspective.
Yeah, fan perspective.
50-50, you probably waiting on him to ask you to do something sexy, to be honest. Sexual. You know what I mean? I think once one person opens up that door, a floodgate is just going to open. But I think when you go over there, if I'm going over to meet, let's say Russell, and he's into like, oh, give me a massage, like, and I didn't say I was a masseuse. Mm-hmm. Are all these women masseuses?
Technically,
I think,
yes.
yeah, I think
Every last one of them are masseuses?
He would say, I don't know.
Right.
Literally.
He would say,
like, that's what
he would say this is what I asked for. And the person said they was.
Yeah.
Like, they ain't showing no certificate. It was like, hey, I'm looking for this. And when he looked it up, it was...
But what does that have to do with happy endings? Because that's what he was getting, right?
Basically.
Allegedly.
Yeah, can't nobody force you to do a happy ending. Oh, well, I'm sorry. People can force you to do a happy ending. Right. But if I don't know if he was physically forcing someone to do a happy ending.
I think that's where the confusion is. I think
they're more.
I think the evidence is, or I haven't seen it obviously, but I think I don't know all the facts. But I think it's that all the women are kind of saying that he kind of like just talked them into it.
Well, if you get finessed, then you get finessed.
And like they felt pressured. Or
yeah,
whatever.
Like they felt pressured.
There is a such thing as pressure. But if I'm uncomfortable, I'm leaving. Right. Especially as a grown woman. Right. If I'm 19, 20, okay, you might be able to finesse me. But as a grown woman, if I don't want to,
I think that's right. That's what you said. I think that's the line that kind of like, you know what I'm saying? Because I don't think he physically like grabbed him and made you do this. No. Because he would have then been a different charge, basically. That would have been raped.
They probably got paid a pretty penny. They probably signed an NDA, possibly.
Oh, now they did. They signed all that. They got
of course they did.
They paid off for everybody but one.
Yeah, nah. You don't get forced. There's no man that's going to be able to force me. If you're not physically forcing me to do it, it's all me.
Right. I mean, like you said, you physically force somebody, like you said, if you physically, then that's rape. That's different.
Yes.
That's a whole different charge.
Yes.
That's mystical.
That's what I'm saying.
Yes, but if you're mentally weak.
Mystical, man. God damn.
Oh, mystical.
Nah, I never.
Shake it fast. But watch yourself.
Watch yourself.
Watch yourself. Watch yourself. Watch yourself, for real.
Yeah, man. I mean, I don't know. Everybody's different, though, you know.
But, you know, I guess in other news, it's kind of sad, but we could just celebrate it right now. We could turn it into a celebration of life. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to, and rest in peace, to Bill Russell, the great, the legend, 11-time champion with the Celtics back in the 60s. And
as a player and a coach.
Yeah, and he told Will Chamberlain, I got more money than you. Give me $1 more. Give me $1 more, I retire.
Oh, God bless the great, man.
Right, definitely, like I said.
MVP, Finals MVP named after him. All that.
Right, like I said, he, as a coach and a player and, you know, just being a black man in Boston back then, to be the greatest player, you know, in Boston history and still have to deal with racism on a daily basis.
11 rings. Yo.
You know what I'm saying?
11 things. He said Jordan who?
Right.
Ooh.
That's a fact.
He the only one that could say that, and nobody gonna check him though.
Nobody.
11 rings, man. So honestly, I didn't know that until as of right now. When did he pass away?
Like you said, he got the trophy named after him.
Days ago.
Wow.
Trophy named after him. Like I said, always a good dude, big smile. All the players respected him.
Funny, all that.
Yeah, all the players respected him and all that. So
wasn't it like him and somebody was like a Staples Center or something or Boston Garden? They had him on the jumbotron and he stuck up his middle finger or something. Man, you know, all people joke around.
Yeah, absolutely.
What you gonna do? Yell at me?
Exactly.
Well, man, shout out to him. You know,
definitely R.I.P. to the great, to the late Bill Russell.
Word, but man, we appreciate you for pulling up.
For sure.
Of course.
You know what I'm saying?
Thanks for accepting me. I was kind of late. Sorry, guys, but
hey, it happens. It happens.
So
Luckily, you know, we was on the phone call and all that. You know, kind of stalled a little time.
Good.
Right. It's all good. And like you said, when we locked in, we locked in.
Nah, definitely. We got some good information. You know what I'm saying? Y'all want to go get a house, y'all better hit her up. We're going to put all the tags on Facebook and shit all around her.
Please do.
You know what I'm saying?
Your Realtor Courtney 585. That's on Facebook. That's on Instagram. That's on YouTube because I got my own YouTube channel, but I haven't really put any content on it. But, you know, I'm always looking to help. I'm always looking to learn. I'm always looking to make money. I'm also a good bartender, too.
Wow. You know how to make a vouquet?
Don't put me on the spot like that. Edit this part out. Don't ask me that.
No, that's my drink. I just be having to ask people that. A vouquet.
What's the name?
I think it's cognac, whiskey, and vermouth.
Sweet vermouth, probably.
I think so.
Really?
Yeah.
Is it good? It was strong.
With like an orange peel in there.
Ooh, that sounds good.
Yeah.
But edit that part out, man. I don't know how to make that.
Nah, it's cool.
Ask me again, I'll tell you. Yes, cognac. Man, thanks for having me so much, guys.
Pham Spotlight.
No doubt. Pham
A little
Spotlight.
different. Real estate.
Different.
Go get your house, man. Buy that shit. Generational wealth. That's
Definitely.
the main message, man. You know, we preach that.
That's a fact.
I've been saying, I was just talking to little bro before this, and I was saying how ahead of the game. It was like an episode like 20 or 30 or something, and I was like, yo, we always a little behind the ball, man. We all trying to get $1 billion right now.
Yeah.
Them white people been had $1 billion. We gotta go for that trillion.
We catching up though.
You know, we catching up. We got some great influences in the world.
Yeah, for sure.
Got some great role models. You know what I'm saying? Even though all the bullshit that's happening in Rochester, excuse my language, but we got these are the bright spots. You know, Pham Spotlight.
Pham Spotlight.
You know what I'm saying? And we need some more love. Let's just check this video out. Click this mom. Subscribe.
Show.
Check us out on Spotify, Anchor, all that.
Breaker.
Google Podcasts, you know what I'm saying? IG, Twitter, all that good stuff. YouTube.
TikTok.
All that.
TikTok, Spam
TV, you know what I'm saying?
All the platforms.
Seeing and touching the people.
For real. We really are working on everything.
Get on it. Getting there.
Damn. Thanks a bunch, guys.
Word.
I appreciate it.
But shit, it's your boy Henny Dre.
It's John.
It's Courtney G.
And this is the Pham Perspective.
So.
We out. Peace. Parents, do you know your children?